Question 13, three easy bits to begin with, is that we've got our sine theta cos alpha minus r cos theta sine alpha, just expanding it as usual, and you can see here that 2 is going to be r cos alpha equals 2, and I've got 1.5 r sine alpha equals 1.5. R is equal to the square root of 2 squared and 1.5 squared, and so R turns out to be 2.5. And to find out what alpha is, the tan of alpha is 1.5 over 2, and that gives me that alpha in radians is 0.6435. Because you're asked to 4 decimal places. So everybody should get those 3 marks, standard stuff. Now for part B you didn't actually need that. For part B you're asked what's happening at 0. So just put a 0 into here and a 0 into here and work all of that out, and that will be working out to be 4.5. Just tap it all in and it gives us 4.5 meters. But what's the maximum depth of water? Well, we already know what the maximum this is going to be, because this thing here is going to be 2.5 the sine of, what did we say it was? The sine of theta minus 0.6435. Now the highest this could ever be then is 2.5, and the highest the whole thing can ever be is 6 add 2.5, which is 8.5 meters. That's the maximum that's going to be. Now when does that happen? Well, when does that happen is now, we could now do a big equation. 8.5 equals 6 plus blah 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 blah. But what we really want is we just want when this is at its highest. So I've got sine of theta minus 0.6435. The highest that can ever be is 1. Now, if I do the inverse sine of 1, I'm going to get pi over 2. But that will be the first time it reaches the maximum. I want the one in the afternoon. So actually I need to go for the second answer for this. Right, you might be thinking that's going to be pi minus pi over 2 because of, it's a sine. But look, the maximum here, it's this one here we're going for. So it's the first one, add an extra 2 pi. So that is theta minus 0.6435. So that gives me that theta is going to be equal to, just tap that on the calculator, and I've got 8.49748 for that. So that's what theta is. But we haven't got a theta here, have we? We've got 4 pi t over 25 is equal to that. So I'm going to need to times by 25 and divide by 4 pi. Times by 25 and divide by putting 4 pi on my calculator in a bracket. That's giving me that the time now is 16.905. So that's 4 p.m. isn't it? So that's 4 p.m. But I've also got 0.905 of an hour, so times that by 60 gives me 54. So I've got 4:54 in the afternoon is my answer for the high tide.